rookie season last year underway. I know things didn't go exactly as you had planned, but now that you've got that rookie season at Indy gone and you're ready for this race, tell me your thoughts going into it.
Well, I definitely got my rookie stripes last year, but I got to experience the event, which was #1 goal. And so this year, I have a lot more confidence, a lot more experience to pull from, and we made it cleanly into the show after qualifying, so I was much happier with that. So we'll be rolling off the grid 23rd, which means we're going to have our work cut out for us if we're going to win this thing. But it's a super competitive field this year. A quarter of a mile an hour separates me from the top 10, I think. So there's a lot that can go down during race day. So we'll see what it's like, but hopefully we'll be moving forward.
You know, at the beginning, I alluded to the fact that you were born to race, but you literally were. You've been kind of racing cars, though it was karts when you were small, starting at the age of 3, I think I read. Is that correct?
I say that, but my name was kind of where the passion started, being named after the Corvette. But I think around the age of 3, I used to sit in the backseat of my mom's car, and she would leave a stop sign or a stoplight, and I would say, faster, faster, faster. It was just all I could ever say, because I only wanted to be a race car driver.
And I also know that you have faith in your life, and it's such a big part of who you are and what makes you you. How important is that in not only your everyday life, but when you're at a race like this? I have to think that that strong faith carries you in many ways.
You know, I think faith and racing go well together because you have the highest of highs and the lowest of lows in racing. And for me, I have to have that foundation that I can lean on. And so for me, that's my faith. And the one good thing about faith is that it's not just an insurance policy for when you die and you are wondering where you're going to go. But it's, like you said, it's for the daily life. And so one of the cool things this year that I've had is Pray.com has been one of my sponsors. And their goal is to make prayer a priority. And so that's helped me in my daily life build a relationship with the Lord, and also have something where I'm submitting to daily that is helping me be encouraged, and it's also helping me deal with the highs and lows and making sure my identity is tied to something firmer than just the results on the racetrack.
I think that message is so important in the world that we're in right now, and I know that that app in particular reaches millions across the globe. How many of those Christians do you think tune into the race on Sunday and suddenly you have a lot of fans pulling for you in so many places?
I've already heard of quite a few, so if there's ever any more, I'm going to be excited about it.
Now tell me this, what is your favorite part? I know as a driver there has to be some of the pomp and circumstance that appeals to you. What would that be? Is it the national anthem? Is it the driver introductions? What's some of your favorite race day traditions?
I think the correct answer is the back home in Indiana. But for me personally, I'm a Patriot, and getting to race on Memorial Day weekend, I love to hear the playing of the Taps, the flyover, and the national anthem. That's really where I get teary-eyed, and that's where I feel the goosebumps. And the coolest thing about it is that it's not just me. There's 300,000 live independent fans that are feeling just the same way about it, because it is one of the greatest spectacles in racing, but we're celebrating something more than just the race.
Indeed we are. We are celebrating those who have served, those we remember, and in your case, obviously serving an even higher being. So we will say this for you. We're rooting for you. You know why I am? Because I have a light blue Sting Ray convertible Corvette in my driveway. My husband has owned it, for years. So let me just tell you, if you're ever in the area, I got a cool Corvette Sting Ray that we'd let you drive anywhere you want to go in Terre Haute.
Oh, man, don't tempt me with that. I might head down there tomorrow.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Once again, Sting Ray Robb, we wish you the best on this season's Indy 500.
Thank you.
Sting Ray Robb, what a name, and clearly destined to be a race car driver. A young man from Marshall, Illinois had a dream, too, to race one day. Ed Carpenter, one of the Wabash Valley's favorite drivers. We had a chance to catch up with him down in the garage area about an hour and a half ago. He's, of course, out practicing like everybody else right now. When we come back from the break, we'll share that interview with Ed Carpenter, learn more about his team, and learn more about a special foundation that means so much to him. Stay with us. We'll be right back as Good Day Live continues.